Hi everybody, Dr. Burton. I'm going to show you how to import the lab manual into your course via the course commons. So here's my course. I've already uploaded my key assessments and lab or key assessments. I'm going to come back over to commons and I will do a search for Jasmine Briscoe, who's our current lab instructor. And I'm going to click on Education Lab. And I'm just going to verify that it is fall 2022, so that's good. That's the one that I would like. I'm going to import that material into the course that I'm using and import into the course. Now I'm going to go back into that course, and it should appear in my modules. Let's see, it's taking a few more minutes there. Let's check it once again. There we go. There's my fall 22 lab. So one of the things you want to make sure first is that your lab manual link is working. So your students might get this kind of error message, and that could mean that Google is not integrated into your Canvas. Currently, Google is not integrated into my Canvas course shell at the moment, but we could click and that will take us to an external site, and that works. So you may just want to warn students that they may need to click on that above link to get it to open up externally. So the Education Lab Manual now is this, and we are education, and so the overview, process, forms, anecdotal records, and contacts are all located here. Anytime it's underlined, you'll see that it is a link out to those forms. And back in our modules, if we go home again, that's our link, and so it has the information that we need there. These are all of the lab assignments or activities that are required for the education department. None of these can be eliminated or switched out. There's many reasons for that. One, with the student information record form, we need to collect that information from them. There's some confidentiality disclaimers in there that are required by the state code. We do have a lab manual quiz just to make sure that they read through and understand the material, specifically for those who are new to the program taking 1301. There are two places for lab placement requests. Now you could put those in together. The lab placement request is for lab, if the student needs something from Jasmine Briscoe, the lab instructor. Take for example, McKinney sometimes needs extra documentation from the lab instructor. And then we also just want to know from students, when did they apply in a district and what district did they apply in, so we can better assist if they run into problems. Now you'll see that the video observation hour log form is shaded out. We are not accepting video observations this semester. They will need to complete the 16 hours in a public school face-to-face setting, as we did prior to COVID. And there's for observation hour log, the student evaluation form, and the anecdotal records. Now remember, the anecdotal records, written reflection is also required in the state code. So we need to make sure that they are completing those anecdotal records. So you can't eliminate the assignments, but what you can do is you can set the due dates, and you can also set how many points are associated with each assignment. One of the things that I do, just as a point of information, is I come in and edit, because either you've done it or you haven't done it kind of thing, and I change it from a set of points to complete or incomplete. It's still going to assign them 30 points for the course, but the only thing you have to do is mark complete that they did it, or incomplete that something was wrong or they didn't submit the assignment. So that's one of the things that I do with many of these assignments, that just need to make sure it gets done for record keeping purposes, unlike the anecdotal records, which are graded on content.